Yo! Welcome back to the channel. Kamusta sa inyong lahat mga kaibigan at mga kapitbahay? When Wuthering Waves launched in May, it wasn't meant to redefine the gacha genre overnight. Instead, Kuro Games crafted a deliberate strategy, a soft launch that was more than just a release. It was a proving ground. This was their way of saying, here's our vision, let's see how it resonates. With skill-based combat, a hauntingly atmospheric world, and a mature narrative that diverged from the usual gacha fare, Kuro Games wasn't just offering a game, they were posing a challenge. But let's be clear, Wuthering Waves wasn't about instant perfection. It was an invitation to explore, critique, and help shape a world brimming with potential. The early days of version 1.0 weren't about claiming the crown of a genre-defining masterpiece. Instead, they were about laying the groundwork for something greater, for players who dared to dive into its expansive open world and master its unique gameplay mechanics. Now, with version 2.0 on the horizon, Kuro Games is making their true intentions clear. This isn't just an update, it's an immediate evolution. As the curtain rises on a brighter, more hopeful chapter in Rinascita, we're witnessing the culmination of months of experimentation, feedback, and refinement. This is the story of Wuthering Waves, a game that's not trying to be the ultimate gacha experience but is instead carving out its own space, one Resonator, one region, and one player at a time. So let's dive into what made its journey so intriguing and why version 2.0 may not just be an update, but a promise fulfilled. By releasing the game with a smaller scope and releasing it actually much sooner, Kuro Games allowed players to immerse themselves in its intricate mechanics and hauntingly beautiful world without overwhelming them. Gino, the initial region, set the tone with its desolation and grit. It wasn't the vibrant, fantastical world many gacha players were used to. Instead, it was raw, mature, and atmospheric. A place where every battle felt personal and every victory hard-earned. The gameplay itself reflected this philosophy. Skill-based combat mechanics rewarded precision and timing, offering a fresh challenge in a genre often criticized for being overly automated. Players were hooked, not just by the story, but by the sheer satisfaction of mastering the game system. Of course, it wasn't perfect. Critics pointed out the lack of polish and sparse endgame content, but Kuro's commitment to listening to player feedback quickly became evident. Each update brought meaningful changes, turning the game into a living, breathing entity that grew alongside its community. Fast forward to version 2.0, and Wuthering Waves is ready to reveal its next act. Rinascita is more than just a new region, it's a stark contrast to the world of Gino. Where Gino was bleak and foreboding, Rinascita bursts with color, life, and hope. This shift isn't just about aesthetics, it's a thematic evolution. Rinascita represents renewal and resilience, themes that resonate deeply with the player base. It's a chance for players to explore a brighter, more optimistic side of the game's universe. The new Resonators, Carlota, Rosia, Brand, Sunny, and Phoebe each bring unique abilities and lore, further enriching the game's depth. These characters aren't just tools for combat, they're integral to the story and the world building that makes Wuthering Waves so immersive. For returning players, this new chapter offers a fresh perspective. For newcomers, it's the perfect entry point, a world that feels alive, accessible, and brimming with potential. With the official hard launch on January 2nd, 2025, Kuro Games is pulling out all the stops. The upcoming PlayStation 5 release is a testament to their ambition, signaling a desire to reach beyond the mobile gacha audience and capture the attention of console players. This new marketing approach is bold, and it's working. Major gaming award nominations and the financial success of version 1.4 have cemented Wuthering Waves as a force to be reckoned with. Events, character reveals, and community-driven content have created an ecosystem that feels vibrant and inclusive. And yet, this aggressive marketing strategy isn't without risks. The tonal shift between Jinsho and Rinascita could alienate players who preferred the game's darker roots. Balancing these contrasting elements will be crucial for maintaining the game's unique identity. As Wuthering Waves gears up for its hard launch, the question on everyone's mind is whether Kuro Games can maintain the incredible momentum they've built. The stakes are high, players expect not just more content, but content that continues to push boundaries. Kuro's track record suggests they're up to the challenge. Their responsiveness to feedback, innovative gameplay, and commitment to storytelling have set them apart in a crowded market. But the journey ahead will require them to evolve while staying true to the core values that made Wuthering Waves a success. The game has proven itself to be more than just another entry in the competitive gacha market. It's a testament to the power of vision, community engagement, and the courage to break free from convention. Kuro Games has taken what could have been a standard release and turned it into a living, evolving experience. From the desolation and grit of Jinsho to the radiant promise of Rinascita, this game has shown us a world of contrasts, one where despair and hope coexist, and where every corner of the map tells a story waiting to be uncovered. It's not just about pulling for resonators or completing missions, it's about becoming part of a narrative that feels personal yet grand in scale. The journey so far has been nothing short of transformative. Kuro Games' decision to soft launch wasn't just a strategic move, it was a signal that they were in this for the long haul. They invited the players to be co-creators, to critique, explore, and dream of what the game could become. Now, as we stand on the precipice of the hard launch, that dream is coming to life in ways that few could have anticipated. Version 2.0 isn't just a continuation, it's an evolution. The vibrant landscapes of Rinascita signal not just a tonal shift but a promise, a brighter future for the game and its community. The introduction of bold new mechanics, a slate of fresh Resonators, and the exciting launch on the PlayStation 5 are just the beginning of what this era holds. But the hard launch isn't just about new features. It's a moment to cement Wuthering Waves as a gacha game that defies expectations. It's about proving that skill-based gameplay, meaningful storytelling, and player-driven development can coexist in a space often dominated by monetization and spectacle. For those who have been with Wuthering Waves since its early days, the hard launch is a payoff for months of commitment, feedback, and faith in the game's potential. For new players, it's an open invitation to join a world that's both challenging and rewarding, immersive and addictive. As we look ahead to what's next, one thing is certain: Wuthering Waves is poised to reshape the gacha landscape. Whether it's through its community-first approach, its daring storytelling, or its innovative mechanics, the game is a shining example of what happens when developers truly listen and innovate. So whether you're a seasoned explorer of Jinsho or preparing to take your first steps into Rinascita, now is the perfect time to dive into this groundbreaking world. The hard launch isn't the end of the journey, it's the beginning of an era. And if you're as excited about version 2.0 as we are, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates and deep dives into Wuthering Waves. Let's continue this incredible journey together. See you in Rinascita. Thank you so much for watching. Maraming salamat po, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.